welcome to this week's episode of Metropole Live. So it's the middle of the summer holidays, and I'm here in the studio talking to you guys, the community, about all things GEMS Metropole. Lots has happened already over the summer holidays. The corridors are looking incredible. Immersive environments are popping up all around the school. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. But I thought this week, what a great opportunity to introduce you to our newly appointed Vice Principal of School, Mr. Adam Hassan. So, Adam's going to come on the show and talk to us all about himself, his experience, his vision, and where he is helping us drive the school forwards over the next academic year. So, let's meet Adam. Hi Adam, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, good morning Alex. Thanks for having me on. Big fan of the show, so I'm really happy to be here.
That's great. That's the best answer I've heard, I think. So, you've joined the school, and it is fantastic having the opportunity to work with you already. But now it's your opportunity to really reach out to our community. So, I'm going to go straight in with a question. You've come with a wealth of experience. You've been teaching internationally, 15 years, I think you said. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, sure. So after a few years of teaching in the UK, I moved to Kuwait, which was my first international job. Obviously, moving to Kuwait was as a young man at the time was an eye opener, but a really good experience. That inspired me to move on to other international places. I went to Malaysia, spent some time in Qatar before moving to the UAE and to Dubai. In that time, I've taught both secondary and primary. I've taught biology, and PE more recently was my sort of main subject. And then at the last sort of, 5-6 years, I've moved into leadership, and teaching was a little bit of a thing of the past. In that time, I've been extremely fortunate to have worked with some really inspirational leaders. That's helped sculpt my own leadership. I've taken bits from the different people I've worked with and learned from them and helped sort of make myself as a leader. In the last 10 years, I've spent the last 10 years in Dubai working with GEMS. And in that time, I worked at Jumeirah Primary School. And more recently, I spent the last 8 years at Royal Dubai School. And as you know, they're both outstanding schools.
Yeah, I think that links quite nicely to what I was going to ask you next is, you've come from outstanding schools and your previous school was outstanding. How do you think that can have an impact here at Metropole?
Well, when I joined Royal Dubai School, the school was rated as good. So it's not that I've always been in outstanding schools. I've helped develop the school to become an outstanding school. I was a significant part of that 4-year journey to move the school from good through to outstanding. So I've gained a large amount of experience in school improvement. The steps we took at RDS will most likely be very different to the steps needed by Metropole, as each school is different visions and different needs. But that process involved in moving a school forward and the steps to engaging staff and to take those steps is very much the same. So the process will come with me, not necessarily the same journey though. Having said that, I'm a big believer in being a lifelong learner. I don't come to Metropole thinking that I'm going to just be showing everyone how to do things. I've only been here a few weeks and have already learned so much. We have an amazing team here with a wealth of experience, including yourself, Alex. And I think bringing all that together, we will undoubtedly propel Metropole forward and hopefully become one of the best schools in Dubai.
Yeah, it's a great team and a great community, and you've slotted in there straight away, and we can already see the impact you're having, which is lovely. But now,
thank you.
I'll find out about the real you. Tell us more about you, and do you have any hobbies or interests outside of school?
Well, I was born and grew up in Wales. That's where my parents still live. That's where I consider to be home. As my surname suggests, I'm half Arab. I've got a Palestinian father, and with all his side of the family living in Jordan, so I have roots in the Middle East. I often have people coming up to me and speaking to me in Arabic. Unfortunately, I usually get a blank face response because I have not learned the language, which I'm deeply ashamed of. I hold my father responsible for that. I have tried to learn, but growing up in Wales, it's difficult to learn Arabic when there's only my father who spoke it at the time. So I keep having people promise me they're going to teach me, so we'll see. Hopefully over the next couple of years I can develop that further. I have a little boy of 2, which in terms of hobbies is quite limiting to what I can do now. Sports is my main passion. I play rugby and football, and I enjoy going to the gym. Continually trying to learn new things. More recently, trying to play guitar. I'm pretty awful at it, but I will stick at it and see where I get to. I guess like most teachers, international teachers, I love to travel. I'm a big believer that the more we travel and see the world and meet new people, the more tolerant and compassionate we become as humans. And yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, it's nice. And these are all values that we want from our students as well. And definitely your resilience with your guitar playing, I'm impressed. And we look forward
to You're not impressed. Don't be impressed. It's not good.
So linking more back to school, what's your vision for Metropole?
Well, for me, in the time I've been here, I think what I want to do is really develop staff leadership. I think that's an area that we can focus on more here. I believe that if we can get that right, then we can grow our teachers into becoming the next leaders of Metropole. And with that, we can ensure a future, a smooth future with a team that will be passionate and with a shared direction, a consistent direction for the school. That being said, though, the school vision is to be an inspiring and inclusive community hub, leading global citizens. So naturally, that's also my vision as well, because I'm buying into the school vision. And the aim there is to inspire our students to be global citizens through their character, skills, and knowledge.
Yeah, it's a brilliant vision that we've all bought into and drive towards. Can you tell us a bit more about that character, knowledge, and the skills there from the vision?
Okay, yeah, so we obviously want our children to succeed academically, first and foremost, and through knowledge we will achieve this by focusing on their global literacy, inclusion for all, a freedom for our children to learn in a way that meets the needs of each individual, so we can cater for them all individually. Regular challenge is important, and finally, to develop a growth mindset. However, gaining the knowledge alone is not enough. So to enable our children to become self-sufficient and lifelong learners, we need to develop their learning skills. This is achieved by developing students' ability to think critically, to encourage them to become curious so they can communicate effectively, that they can be creative and work collaboratively. And we remember those at Metropole as the 5 C's. So our students will know that already, but that's our 5 C's. And finally, the skills and knowledge are sort of brought together and underpinned by a student's character. And this is really important. And these are our GEMS, Jewels of Kindness, and they include empathy, compassion, respect, and kindness. So this trio of skills, knowledge, and character all contribute to our overall vision of the inspiring and inclusive community hub, leading global citizens.
Yeah, it's such a well-rounded vision for building those kind of future citizens and the adults of tomorrow. But Adam, it's been fantastic getting to know you a bit more, and our community getting to hear your views on the school and where we're going. But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to the next academic year and obviously becoming part of the Metropole community properly, because it's obviously difficult to integrate in this current environment, but hopefully that will all change in the upcoming academic year, and I am looking forward to getting involved.
We're looking forward to it. So until then, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex. Bye-bye.
Great catching up with Adam there and really giving you guys a community a lens into our new Vice Principal and the impact he is already having at GEMS Metropole. So that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys, the community, are having a great summer holidays and the students are enjoying themselves. If you have any questions, queries, something you want to know about GEMS Metropole over the summer holidays, please pop those in the comments below and we will see if we can answer those questions for you. But until next time, have a wonderful summer holiday and we'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.